I know I said I was going to meet you guys at the mountain, but then something happened. I jumped up from way up there just to get down here, and look where I ended up. Look at this! I didn't even mean to do that. That's pretty funny. I'm on top of that thing. You know that glitch the Angry Video Game Nerd was talking about? Like, that happened in here, I think, in his Game Glitches video? What was he talking about? I don't really know. So, anyway. Yeah, so now the Gorons help us. We don't have to do any slow climbing anymore. Even waiting for him to charge up is quicker. Yeah, you can get rupees by lifting those rocks up, and there might be something under it. But we're gonna go see up there. We can see there are things up there, right? You'd be correct. So basically, he's saying the elder says that we're friends, so we can help you. Yeah, it must have been really surprising for Zelda fans to, like, you know, see Gorons being evil. A great way to get rupees is right here. If you lift one of these up, you get 20 rupees, but there are a bunch of rocks. Every rock in the height, so you lift it up and get 20 rupees. And you can keep doing it, exit the trail and come back, so that's a great way to grind for rupees. One of my favorites. There are probably better ways that I'm not thinking of. In fact, more often than not, the problem is having too much rupees with all the treasure chests. Oh yeah, of course, there's one way to get a lot of rubies, but that doesn't happen until way later. And this will max us out. Anyway, we didn't just come up here to get those, we came up here to go in here. Now, here's something, let's talk to this guy. It's kind of cool. You saw me, I'm surprised you noticed me. It's funny how there are Goron kids, but there are no Goron women. That's really, I mean, as Attacking Toucan said, how do they reproduce? And yes, we get a heart piece, and that's it. Maybe we should have gotten that on our way to the Goron mines for the one treasure chest. So we're done here, and now we're done with Kakariko Village. Well, actually that's not true, but we're done with Kakariko Village for now. There is one more thing we can do in Southwest Hyrule Field, but instead we're not going to do that yet, because I already talked about that in the last video, the thing I showed, the bomb wall. So instead, we're going to go up here. I kind of want my horse. In fact, I kind of need my horse. And the horse grass is way over there. Oh, she's over there too. We used her to get back from the Ordon thingamajig. Oh, and at night there's another shop over here. The Goron kid that was the Goron kid that was up there. At night he's not there. He's in the village and he sells things like potions. Just another shop. Because the Mallow Mart is not open at night, so if it happens to be night, you can just buy from there instead of waiting for day. And we get a letter here, not 2 letters, but this one's gonna be from Barnes. It's a letter from Barnes Fox. Now, actually, I'm gonna show all the letters because I forgot to mention this, but when I was going back to Ordon Village off screen, we got 2 more letters. So let's see them all. From the postman, yep, that's just explain how letters work. I'm so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. This actually came after the Forest Temple. I didn't have a chance to tell you last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again, if he's a good boy. Well, I was so happy to meet you the other day. My son and I are certainly looking forward to meeting you again. New sundry shop. that's Mallow talking about, I think, the Hawkeye. And this is just, they're explaining how bombs work. And before we go look for the bugs, there's something else we need to do. Yeah, in this game, Link doesn't lift bombs over his head. He like holds them to the side of him. He's just too tall. Well, we gotta make another nerve-wracking jump. And we gotta slowly climb some vines. You know, you might say Link climbs slow, but could you climb vines? Like, they don't even look like vines. They look like leaves. They look like leaves stuck on a rock. Could you do that? I don't think so. Probably not. You might be able to, like, if you're really talented, but probably not. So now we need bomb. You probably don't need bomb arrows, but I'm gonna use them. Since we had both bombs and arrows out, now we have an empty spot since we combine them. And that right there, I do not know anybody that could do that. Like, no humans. Maybe a monkey could, but no humans other than Link. And our final part of this, don't flub this up and jump down all the way down, because then you'll have to do it over. Jump here, and then here, and we're on this little area that's a treasure chest. It's definitely a lot you have to do just to get one ledge up, but you like see all we went over there. Whoa. Link is a hiker. Oh, no, I didn't do that. I did though. Whoa, we almost fell. Yep, you're not immune. When you're on your horse, you can't fall in, but when you're not on your horse, you can. And here's our first bug over here. Even if I didn't practice, I might have been able to spot this one. I probably wouldn't have, knowing my luck. So this is a grasshopper. You have to approach these guys carefully. Yeah. I fried you. Slowly does it. And we get the male grasshopper, I believe. Yep. And the female grasshopper, this one gave me a hell of a time in my practice LP. Or, no, it wasn't my practice LP, it was an actual LP. It's just not up anymore. This one gave me a hell of a time. But luckily I practiced this, you know, today. And right before I started, while I was uploading part 1 of Super Paper Mario. And it's right over here. Even with practice, I think I found them pretty quickly. I mean, it helps that I knew exactly where to go, but, like, I could have got these by just reading, I think. So I just got really lucky. So, yeah, if you approach them too fast, they'll start to flutter in the air, and you don't want that to happen. Those guys are called Weavers. They've been an enemy in the Zelda series since Zelda number 1. And in this game, they have a more realistic look, obviously, like everything does, but other than that, they're pretty much the same. I think they move a little bit slower in this game, but they come in a lot more numbers. I don't really know. Now this next one is really easy to get, but it's also really easy to miss. It's right there. Obviously at night you can see it better, but if you're during the day, you probably might miss this one. I know I did. Yep, and these guys can't fly, so they're easier to get than the grasshoppers. There are some that can like fly unlimited. Like later we're gonna find butterflies. They can fly unlimited, and dragonflies. Yeah, the butterflies. Oh man, don't even talk about the butterflies. Those are like the ones that give me the most trouble. Anyway, this one also gave me trouble because for the longest time, I just thought that all these little white spots, I didn't know which one was the bug, but at night it's kind of easier to tell. It's the one that shines brightest. Now to get this, like, from down here, later there's going to be a way to get up there, but to get it from down here, you got to stand way over here. And if your boomerang thing sparkles, you did it right. And pick it up. It can't even run away. And this, I don't think it's a bomb rock. Now, an important thing. Now, make sure you have everything you want. Okay? Because after we do this, we're not going to be able to go back there for a long time. Not for a long time. The only thing that we could get now that we missed is the female Phasmid. Other than that, everything is behind us. It's just like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Well, not really. But yeah, this is the bridge destroyed. And so those things are right there. I want to take care of them now. You might be wondering, how can we do that if we don't have the wolf attack? Well, you actually can use a spin attack on them. Let's use Epona. Oh yeah, that's right. Kill the Shadow Beasts with Epona. That's what I like. Oh no, I'm trying to get off. I know you're spooked a little. I don't even know. Oh, wait a minute. I think my nunchucks. Yeah, I think that was the problem. Yep, dismount. I'm trying to do a spin attack. Oh, nope, I didn't do it right. There we go. Sorry if I hurt you, Epona, but I had to do that. So we got another warp point, but once we're a wolf, we cannot warp back here because apparently the warp point takes you right there. And so it's not a way to get back over there. Even though when we're a wolf, we will be able to get back over there. There's little we can do. So like if you wanted to warp to the Kakariko village, there wouldn't be really much you could do with a wolf. So you're going to have to wait a long time. Now over here, I'm going through this quickly because there are definitely things to do over here, but not right now. And Epona won't go any further, apparently. Ah, we're finally here. There's only one few shadow left. So this is the last of the Twilight, I see. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So what will you do? So at this point, it's no longer scary. We're used to it now. The first time it was freaky. Second time it was freaky because maybe you didn't expect it to be the same thing. Third time you're like, ah, okay, and then the fourth time it's normal. Now obviously there's not much collecting to do as a wolf, but that's what I said last time, and I found a treasure chest. The handle of the sword was just through his hat. Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you. Is it really the last you'll see of the Twilight? Yes, this is the final layer of Twilight now. It's also the longest. The second one's the shortest, but this one's quite a bit longer. Can you see something right here? What's this? So yeah, so now we're in North Hyrule Field, where we haven't been before. And it's the purse that Ilias carries, so... But wait, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. Forget the youth scent, so yeah, you can only have one smell at a time, but thankfully there would never be a reason to have two at a time. In fact, you don't even need to have Ilias scent. I just did it just to, you know, part of the story, but if you know where to go, you don't need it. And since I do know where to go, I'm going to try to have my senses off so you can see the area a little better. This area is beautiful, and not the Twilight. All of these areas are beautiful. So the castle up ahead is where we're going. So yeah, we've already been to the castle before, but now we're not actually going in the castle, we're going to the town. Haven't we? Yeah. So we finally made it back here. We're only a little further, so hang in there. That's what I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Hee hee hee. Alright then, let's get started. So, there's things to do to our left, to our right, up there, that goes to another area. So many things to do. You know, you barely even need the Ilia Ascent. As long as you follow the path, you'll be fine. Whoa. Well, maybe fine. I will be doing that once in a while, just to make sure, but... yeah. Like, the path is going to split up ahead pretty soon. So yeah, the castle's over there, there's a river there, trees. There's actually, one of these trees has a bug on it. I wonder if it's here in the Twilight. Nope, I don't think it is. So yeah, this is exciting, because we're finally going to find where Ilia went. So now we're in this area. This is where the butterflies are. Oh man. So yes, this is where the path does split. You can go left, right, or straight. But Ilia went right. She went to town. Against her will? We don't know, but... oh, stop doing that, jeez. This is really getting to be annoying. Whoa, we're at 16 minutes. I didn't even realize that. So next video, we'll find Ilia.